What's up, YouTube?
Hallo.
And Gabriel is here with me today as we demonstrate how to use the Essentials plugin. First of all,
What's up?
first of all, you want to read the notes. I can't read them because I'm using a server hoster, which is affecting my ability to read my notes. But I can do this. Oh, I think I can do this. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Boom. Look where we're at. Okay, so this just tells you what the little number signs mean and the lines, and it just shows you that. Just basically tells you all that good stuff. And so, if an op, when it says an op's color right here, martial vicinity, that's like what is named like red. So it would be like that, red. And then the nickname prefix is like if you use a nickname, it puts that little squiggly line beside it. So like if I was going Minecraft right now, which I'm not because then my computer would probably blow up, but if I was going to, then yeah, it'd be awesome, and you would see that it would have the little squiggly line, but you can just delete it, and then it won't be anything. So yeah, um, this is probably like for like chat plugins that can alter the name, like just your chat display name. So you can read right here and stuff like that. It's really cool. So yeah, this is the teleport cooldown. I'm actually gonna turn this to up because people just be like people just it stops people. That's like for the slash TP command, not TPA. So yeah. So so I'm gonna give them a 20-second delay and a 20-second cooldown. Yeah, the delay is like how uh it, you have to wait 20 seconds. Nah, that's too long. You know what, 3 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds would be a long time. What do you think, Gabriel? 20 seconds would be a long time, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
quite
cause
long.
it'd be like don't move for 20 seconds. So we'll just leave it right there. Um, I don't know what this one is, but I'm gonna read it and find out. Oh, this right here stops them from being able to be attacked they're while they're like teleporting. So yeah, this the delay in seconds required between slash heal attempts. That's when people do slash heal. So you have to wait a minute before you can do it again. And this one right here is the part that gets everybody, and it got me, and it was confusing, and oh Lord, it was just confusing. So if you want to give people the right to spawn an item, but you don't want them, you want them to,
Not from the blacklist.
yeah, but you want them to not be, and you want to make it where they can't spawn certain stuff. Then you do this little setup. It's already going to have something right here. You just like can delete it and change it. You want to put the number and a comma, and don't put a space. Just put the number, a comma, and make sure there's a space after the dot dot right here. See, you can like there's a space. You want to make sure there's a space right there. It won't work. And in the nodes and the permissions, like if you want them to do like that, where they can spawn, but they can't spawn stuff on the blacklist. You want to do it this one. You want to do essentials item spawn item all, and you want to have essentials dot. I think it's item. Is it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Essentials dot item and essentials dot item spawn dot item all, and you want to have this turned to false, if for that to be able to affect. Because you put this on true, then they'll be able to spawn anything. And the item ID right here, that's just it just you can put the number in there that they can spawn like if you want to spawn like a diamond sword is 276. So you'd put that and you'd put item ID right here 276, but you put it in their permissions on the group manager. This one is just obviously the name of the item they can spawn. This one is where they can give. It's just the gives the slash give command, so it's no different. It's just yeah, that's the most confusing part I would have to say for everybody. Um, Mob limit. This right here is when you do the slash spawn mob command. You can only spawn 10 at a time, so it's probably smart to keep it there because it'll lag really bad. So yeah. Um, when you do the slash lightning command, it warns. You can turn it to true to where it warns the player before they're gonna get struck, or you can put a false to where it just strikes them. This is all message of the day, and it's just about stuff conflicting. Um, I don't know what that one means. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I keep going to that. No, I'm not sure about them two, so we'll skip those. This is all the essentials commands that essentials has. Like all these, but to use them, it says like right here, like you would put the line. I would just demonstrate, but like this is not where you put it at. You put this in Group Manager. It's got to be a space away, and it's got to be essentials dot like that right there. You can don't do this to this. You want to delete this, but that's how it's got to be in Group Manager, but it's got to have essentials dot right before it. So just click right before it and type essentials dot into it, and there's a wiki somewhere on here, and it tells you how to get all this and what it does in kits. And oh yeah, for a player for a server I just went on a minute ago, the kits you want to be able to let the group. This is where you're going to have to use your permissions, and if you don't have permissions, this is what's going to stop you from making this part. Um, Kits, like the kits command gives you access to the kit, and then the kit dot tools, or say it was named kit dot diamond, and it was like diamond armor and diamond tools, it would have to be like kits dot diamond. So you gotta give them kit, and then you gotta give them the kits dot command, like the kits dot whatever the kit's called, and all that crazy stuff. That's pretty much it. And this right here is how you add kits. What I do is I just copy this one, like all the way back, and then copy. Okay, so I don't see a copy button. That's cool. So I'll just do it like this. I'll Control C it. Then I just press enter, and then go all the way back to the beginning and press Control V. And then I just rename it like Diamond, or let's see, D Armor. Okay, and then you would want to go in here and you'd want to just go look up the item IDs. There's websites. I don't. You can look them up. Just type in Minecraft item spawn codes or spawn item ID, stuff like that. Or there's apps on phones. You can get that, and then you need to set a delay. That way they can't just sit there and spawn it every 10 seconds. So I put 100,000 seconds. That keeps it from. That gives them like a day and a half before they can spawn it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use that one too. So I'm gonna have to set it up though. This is the signs. To use the signs, you have to remove this, and see, then it becomes active. But if you don't want to use it, then you just put the number sign back in front of it. And the color sign is colored signs. Balance checks your balance. Buy, you can buy stuff on the sign. Sell is the same. You can sell. Trade, you can trade something for something. Free is free stuff on the sign. Disposal, you can open the sign. It's like a chest kind of, but you don't have to have a chest. It's everything is just like chest shops, but disposal. You can just open it and throw your stuff in there and get out, and then press escape, and then you don't have it no more. And if you press the sign again, it's empty. So, warp sign is a warps you to a warp if you right click it. The kit sign gives you a kit when you right click it. Mail, you check your mail. Enchant, you can enchant. Game mode changes your game mode. Heal. So you basically get that. I'm not reading all of them. Sign uses per second. That means you can only use 4 signs in a second, which is pretty much impossible. I mean, unless you're like super fast and you have no lag and a super killer mouse. This is the backup stuff for your server. Like if you do the backups, it'll do warnings and 30-minute intervals. It just randomly backs it up. This is warp permissions. So if you have it on, I would just leave it on false. Oh, I don't know what all that is. I'm not good with this. This right here is if you put somebody in God mode. If you put this on true, then when they log out, they lose their God mode, and when they come back, they won't have it. But if you keep it on false, then they stay with their God mode. Um, the auto AFK is if you're AFK for 300 seconds, it'll say you're AFK, and then you if you keep this on -1, then it won't kick you. But if you like put it on a time, it will kick you for like 10 minutes. Like I don't know how many seconds that is, but if you put that in seconds, then after 10 minutes of being AFK, it would kick you. So yeah, freeze AFK players. It means that you can't be like pushed or you it like it's basically God mode for when you're AFK. It's pretty neat. I like that. Um, I don't know about that one. That one. When the player's AFK, should he be able to pick up items? Enable this when you don't want people idling in mob traps. I don't get that one. Um, cancel AFK on move means if you're AFK and you move, then it says you're no longer AFK. You know, like you see that on most servers. But if you turn it to false, then it doesn't show back. Death message is when you die. It pops up a message saying like you died or you fell off a cliff or you tried to swim in lava, stuff like that. You can't have God in the Nether because it's well, if you move this sign right here, then it turns that off. But see, watch. So now you can. See now you can't have God in the Nether, but if you do this right here, you can't have God in the Nether. World teleport. That means you can teleport to the Nether, the end, or the world. Um. Alright, so if it's -1, then when you do like /I would, then you get 64. But if you do like 5 right here, then /I would give you 5. Like you can set it to how many stacks. And yeah, an oversized stack, that's just, you can make it go over 64 pretty much is what that is. Repair enchanted is you can use the repair signs or the repair command and it will repair the enchant and keep the enchant. Um, this command right here is if you like die and you use the back command, um, it registers like where you were like right basically right before that, so it's pretty cool. The login attack delay means like somebody can't wait at spawn when you log in and kill you until 5 seconds. So that one's pretty cool. Mails per minute means you can get 1,000 mails in a minute.